Sir, I greet you, sir.
I greet you too.
She didn't hear me well. You don't understand my pidgin, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Abeg, tell us what will be your name.
My name is Mr. Justice Mopa.
Okay.
And
how long you and your wife don't date?
Far back 15 years now.
15 years. So, how many children on I get?
Only one daughter.
Which is the one we most
yes. Yes.
Okay. So tell us how this thing happen, how it start, because you know since when this thing start, people never hear from Ona. Now only we media and I just talk about them. So we want to know what it really happened.
Okay, thank you very much. Sometime on the 24th of May, being Saturday, Apostle Amos Isa called my daughter. That, how are you, Benedita? She said, fine. He said, where are you? She said, she's at home. This thing I'm saying, there is a recording to that effect. The call Amos placed to my daughter on 24th. We have the recorded version. Yes. Then the one he called on 26th, before my daughter left home to meet him at the church, we have the record conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
So yes. So on that 24th, being Saturday, he now placed a call to my daughter that, where are you? She said she's at home. She said, can you come to the church now? He said, no, sir. My mommy have gone to the market. She's the only one at home. And I said, what about your dad? He said, my dad is inside. But she's the only one taking care of the mom's shop. Then I said, okay, when will you come and see me? Then she now said, on Monday, sir. Then Apostle Amos now asked her that, are you not going to school on Monday? He said, yes, I'll be going to school. But I went after school hour. You know, say, when do you close? Say 2 to 2:30. She will be at home. You know, say, okay.
Hold up before we start. Who your daughter be to Amos? How many of them are they go to church like Amos?
It's only my wife and my daughter that worship there. Me, I'm a living faith.
Okay.
I worship in living faith.
Okay. So your daughter, they say get position for there. Like which department is it?
She's in media department. In fact, virtually all the Kurukere dancing is being done by my daughter. My daughter is the one that normally.
Even the poster, those things.
Even the picture, yes, that is what she does.
How many years now your daughter don't go to church? How long?
Precisely, that should be about 5 years now.
5 years now, don't go to church.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so continue because I want maybe people know how the relationship be before.
She is a very active member in the church, especially in that media department. So that's it. It's okay. On Monday, you said she not say on Monday she'll be available after school hour. And I say okay till that time. Then Apostle ended the call. So on Monday after school hour, when my daughter returned from school, then my daughter on her own side, she now called that since he have had an appointment with him against Monday after school hour, because before that time, prior to that time, they do invite her to come and take the film they have exhausted in the church to last, to go and watch it and return it to the church, or they will invite her to come and edit the video they've done previously. You know, sir. So that invitation wasn't a strange thing to my daughter.
Yeah, because he did work for the church.
They work for the church and is very active member, by the way. So on that Monday after school hour, when she returned, that was when she now placed call to the apostle, say twice. So it seems as if the apostle is not with his phone. Then immediately apostle now returned the call. And I say, how are you, Benedita? He said, fine. What about your daddy? He said, my daddy is out. What about your mommy? He said, my mommy is at home. You know, I said, okay. I have 10 to 20 minutes to spare in the church. You can start to come now. You know, I said, okay, sir. That is how my daughter went to meet the mom. That mommy, apostle said you want to see me. And I said, okay. So it wasn't a strange thing to the mother. So the mother now gave her money to be able to climb back to the church. So when she got to the church, they have old auditorium and new auditorium. So and normally, if they are to see apostle, they normally see him in old auditorium because the new auditorium is still under construction. Although he set up a place, he picked one of the rooms there as his office, and they furnished the place for him. That is in the new auditorium. You understand? As his office. So when my daughter got to the church, she went straight to the old auditorium and now met his PA called Shola. That faithful day on Monday. He met Shola in the church. You know, say, Shola, Apostle said, "You want to see me?" And I said, "Okay, sit down." So she now sat down. Then Shola now went towards the new auditorium, and then he now went and met the apostle. Said,
The
"Okay,
apostle.
Benedicta, yes, that Benedicta is here." And I said, "Okay." Then immediately, apostle now sent one of his boy called Samuel. He now sent Samuel to come and call Benedicta, which Benedicta now went. Reaching the new auditorium, that was when he now met Apostle in that new
Okay.
auditorium. Then Apostle now held her hand by the right hand, and now he's now holding his phone and the power bank on the left hand. Yes, sir. So they now walk through that new auditorium to the new furnished office, which is part of the new auditorium now. So when they entered, according to my daughter, he banged the door and locked it. He tactically removed the key, unknown to my daughter. Not until when she make attempt to go out, he now discovered that the door is locked and the key has been removed. So he locked the door, removed the key. Then the next thing, he now started removing his top. He removed his shirt and hung it. Since that place is his office, he removed the shirt and hang it. Then, at the corner of the office, there is this fiber mat they sell in Nigeria here that contain fiber.
Okay.
So he now removed it from the corner of his office, spread it on the floor. Then Apostle Amos now asked my daughter to undress. He now said, "Sir, what are you trying to say?" "No." I said, "Go more undress. You are talking as if you don't know what I'm." So before she could make attempt to say you want to run, that was when she discovered the door is locked and the key has been removed by the same Amos. So she could not do anything. That was how he now pinned her down, used one hand and cover her mouth, understand? And then rape her. Yes, and then rape her inside the office on the floor. Now rape her. So after the evil act, according to my daughter, he said blood everywhere. That was when Amos now, "Are you in your period?" She now said no. So how come about this way? So I've never done it before. Understand? So there's a convenience in the office there. Apostle now went in there to clean himself up.
Yeah.
You understand? So from there, the apostle now brought my daughter back to the auditorium, the open auditorium now. Asked her to sit down. So when he now came out now, he now said, "Okay, kneel down." He now prayed for her.
After the lashing, after the rape, he brought
her to the open auditorium now.
Yeah.
And I said, "Kneel down." He now prayed just to a kind of confuse those other people who wanted to see him. He now said, "Kneel down." My daughter kneeled down and he prayed. Then he now counted 3,000 naira and gave to her. Then he now said, people are been accusing him wrongly that for what he has not done, So, but please, what I have done, don't let anybody know. If you do that means you are going to die. So he's threatening her and then infuse that fear in her already.
Yes.
So
I can assure you that I probably wouldn't have bothered playing or uploading this interview between Parara Mock News and the father of the alleged 14-year-old girl that was allegedly raped by Prophet Amos Isa, if not for the unfortunate developing news, the incident that took place. Now, this interview happened about 10 days ago, but less than 3 days ago or so, I saw Kassy Shuku, the one who calls himself the son of Johnson Suleiman, is celebrating and bragging about the release of Prophet Amos Isa.
Okay, breaking news, everybody. Apostle Amos Isa, welcome. You see, since then, people don't they come and say, Kassy, they do video, Parara want kill Amos Isa, or I say, no, we're frappo, we're colodale. My virus matter. It is post. One day now provoke. Now enter Abuja and I say, wait, even though the person will keep person on the reach like this. I say, let's go and see what is happening. Now reach Abuja. Now ask Amos. This thing where they accuse you for, you do am. He say, no, why no too. You don't know why, you don't know to. He say yes. Now waka clamp up. I say, can I see this both statements? And they give me a look. The statement was so contradictory. And I say, why is it not be big? They say, Amos say no, they come out. Amos Isa, Pastor Amos. Now they dance so well. He said no, they come on. Now got me. That's it. All he said, maybe they go say no evidence. He said no, he know they go. He want to stay here. Now I say, why you want to stay here? He said he want to stay until police finish their investigation, until hospital report come, until this one come. And I say, this man, no. Thursday they say no. Say lion killer. This is not about church. This is about my integrity. Some people want to dent it. I'm not in a hurry to live here. I want the police to do their work. I want the doctors to do their work. I want everybody to do their work. I say, I say, this man, he like to suffer. And I say, okay, that's right. And well, who am I? I say, you come here, I carry you, go back. You say no. I say, Mark, you say no. With my level and my current, I get the point now. I move now, enter Benin, I live on. Now, what is the moral lesson of this? Just yesterday here, they don't do all the tests, all the investigation. They can't discover, say, now lie, they lie put for this man head. Now lie, the papa lie put for his head. Connive with, and say, I don't want to call they drag those children because now say, I suppose wire their ambition. So that if now see all these children, they careful of them more. They are deadly, now how to blackmail people, now be their work, and now their papa convince them to lie this lie against this man of God.
You know, I sincerely wish that now what Kassy said here is true. I sincerely wish that Amos Isa, he was a victim of lies and false accusation, then he can pursue justice. But believe any of these men at your own risk. Believe any of these people at your own peril. Because even he's making fun of the whole thing, but it is not funny. It is not funny at all. It is not funny. It is not funny. If ever it is true that Amos was lied against, then we will wait to see. But as it is, I have a news that I will read to you. What truly transpired, what allegedly happened. Let me not say truly, but what was said to have happened. How Amos was able to gain his freedom. Endeavor to watch to the end. Thank you. But before I show you some of the videos, I'd like you to listen to the father of this girl briefly. And in the middle of it, I will insert the celebration and the dance that followed the release of Amos Isa. Welcome to the End Time Truth Television.
When she now got back home, the mom asked her, were you able to see the apostle? He said yes. Were you able to see apostle Amos Isa? He said yes. So on our way, say he gave me 3,000. You understand? Which is not a new thing because most times my daughter normally leave house. Yes, she normally leave house 6 o'clock or 6:30 every Sunday to the church before she could return. Could be 4:30. You can confirm from any other person. So in the course of their program, he do give them money to go and buy soft drinks and then snacks behind. Since you know quite well that they've left house since early in the morning, there's no way they can eat anything. So that one is not a new thing to the mom when she now brought the 3,000. Because most times they used to appoint her, if she come back, if they change a hand, you understand now, for job well done, take. So it wasn't a same thing to the mother. So the mother collected the 3,000 from her. She just walked in. According to her, she just went in to run, clean herself bath. So already Apostle Amos Isa have succeeded in infusing that fear in her, not to tell anybody. So she kept it to herself, that 26. So 27, she did not tell the mom. But her own friend called Elizabeth, which is in the choir department, right? If I'm not mistaken. She's in choir, but she's a friend to my daughter. Elizabeth.
Okay, yes.
She's a member of the church, at the same time in choir department. So on 27, being Children's Day, you know, May 27 is every Children's Day.
Children's Day,
Yeah. So she now came to our house to visit my daughter. Meanwhile, let me digress a little. Apostle Amos Isa, I've been doing the same thing with this girl in terms of chatting.
Yeah,
I have all the chat.
Yes.
Amos have been chatting the girl, trying to lure her in the same way.
Another lashing.
Yes, that one will have happened before my daughter.
Okay.
If not for the effort of the father of Elizabeth. That one fateful day, Elizabeth was suddenly now said she's going to the church. Then the father now said, go to church to go and do what? She now said, Apostle Amos want to see it. For what? Bring your phone. That is how the man now say, oh, open your phone. You now go through our WhatsApp chat. The last WhatsApp chat was with Apostle Amos Isa. That's how the man glanced through, and all you could understand was just merely how Amos would sleep with the girl.
How to wire the girl.
Yes, and because some of the content of the message say, "Do you love me?" He say, "Yes, I love you very well." How do you love me? Say, "I love you." Okay, when are you going to show me the love? All manner of stupendous messages that is uncalled for by a man of God. No word of encouragement, no message of any kind. Instead, I don't know how to put it. So the father now quickly called the mom and said, come. The church we are attending, see what the pastor want to do to our daughter. You want to sleep with our daughter? Then the father now said, okay, do you know you will be doing? Play along. As he's sending a message, be pushing it to me. So that was when the father now told the wife that we cease to be a member of that church. So the mother, on our part, in her own wisdom, now told Elizabeth, okay, since it's like this, quickly go and tell your friend Benedicta to be mindful and be careful of Amos Isa. That this is what almost about he wanted to do to you. But God rescue you. So go and tell her to be there. Whenever he happened to invite her, she should not go. This is his aim. So on 27 that Elizabeth came, that was her aim of coming to our house, to come and intimate Benedicta to be careful. My mom said I should come and tell you, be careful of this man. This is what he's about almost to do to me. But God rescue me. So you should be. That was when my daughter now summoned courage. Okay. And I told the Elizabeth, said, he called me yesterday, being Monday. Monday was 26. He said,
that was my birthday. Now my birthday be that 26th.
Amos called me yesterday. And I went there, see what he did to me. That would say he raped me. Say, oh my God, I wish I come earlier than this. This thing wouldn't have happened. But anyway, when I go back, I will tell my mom. So even at that point, she had not deemed it necessary or fit to tell the mom. So that is how the friend left, went back to the house, and I now informed the mom. So they now called her to come over. So she now went to their Elizabeth house on the 29th of May. So reaching Elizabeth house, then the mom now asked, there's Elizabeth mom now asked her, what did you say is happening? And I narrated the same thing. And that's okay. Let's go to one of their former church members for counseling. Okay. So they all left to the woman place. The woman prayed with her, counseled her, and now encouraged her that, have you told the mom? He said, no, go back and tell your parents. That was on 29.
Yes.
So when she returned on that 29, he now called the mom aside. He said, mommy, see what happened on the 26th. I went to see Amos. This is what happened. The mother was shocked. The mother was confused. The mother was crying because I believe after God had created her, the next person in the life of my wife is this Apostle Amos.
Prophet. Isn't that God called her?
My wife was confused. He said, are you sure? She started crying. But she now pleaded, said, please don't allow my dad to know. Please, my dad will kill me. Don't allow my dad to know. Then the mother and I said, okay, I will not tell him. So on my own, on the 30th, being Friday, 30th of May is Friday.
Yes.
I was at home. When my daughter returned from school, she was in the kitchen. So I now suddenly appear in the kitchen. The mood I saw, they are keeping it to themselves now. My wife and my daughter. They had it because I should not tell me. Then on 30th, the mood I saw her wasn't the mood I know my daughter with. And I said, what is the problem? She said nothing. She adjusted herself. I went away. So something brought me back again. I still met her in that mood.
Yes.
I said, come, what do you think is your problem? She said nothing. That was why I called my wife. I said, come. Are you aware something is wrong with your daughter? She paused. My wife paused.
Yes.
Said, are you aware something is wrong with your daughter? She was, silent. She could not reply me. So me, I just passed. But I say, in case you don't know, something was wrong with her. You are a mother. Ask her. Maybe she will be able to tell you. So that was on that 30th. So at night, I was asleep even at about 9:30, 10. That was when the mom, that is my wife, now came to my room and tapped me. I said, what is the problem? He said, "Talk. I can no longer hold it." I said, "What is that?" He said, "It's your daughter." What happened to her? I said, "She has lost her virginity." I said, "With who?" That was when she now said, "With the Apostle Amos Isa." I said, "Hey." So I said, so where I felt is a secure place for my daughter, because I it took me a number of years. I could not have any issue. So I now asked, I said, "God, when you bless me with a child, I will return her back to you to serve you all the days of her life." So when she chooses to be going to church every now and all the program, I never frown at it. I say yes, because even the Bible make it clear that train a child in the way she should go. Yes, so that when that child grows, she or he will not depart from it. So that she have gotten that rudiment or foundation of moral way of doing things. That fear of you inculcate that fear of God in her, so that she will know how to conduct herself when she now become an adult. That was my own desire. That was my aim. So whenever if I'm at home, I say, "Where's my daughter?" I say, "She has gone to church." I say, "Okay." I feel fulfilled. I feel fulfilled and happy. I say, "Yes, my daughter is grooming up in the way of the Lord." I never knew that place is another satanic den. So as I was saying, when in that way, it's okay, no problem. You people can go and sleep. So as she was explaining to me now, the head of the media, because that 30th is the last Friday of the month, because they normally observe their night vigil. Yes, they normally observe their night vigil every last Friday of the month.
Yes.
So while the mom was telling me about what had transpired between Amos and my daughter that night, suddenly the head of the media department now placed a call to my daughter. Say, what are you still doing that you have not come to the church, knowing fully well that today is night vigil? Because each night vigil like that, my daughter normally leave us anything 6:37. She's away to the church to go and set their gadget. You understand? Set it before the program will commence around 9 thereabout. So the head of the media called Michelle. Didn't see my daughter from that 7, 8, 9, 9:30. That was when he now called. I told the mom not to pick the call. So on 31st, being Saturday, and I told the mom, I said, "Do you know what you do? Call the same Shegu, the head of the media, to come to the house." Okay. So he now called Shegu on that 31st. He said, "Shegu, how are you?" He said, "It's okay. My husband want to see you at home. Can you please come up? Are you done with the interview?" I said, "To come." Then he now came with his family, his wife, his children. So they were all seated. And I excused Shegun, which is the head of media, to my bedroom. Yes. To my bedroom. And I say, "Okay, you didn't see my daughter yesterday?" We say, "Yes. I even called, man. Nobody pay." I say, "Yes. I was the one that said they should not pick." The reason why he did not see her is this. See what Apostle Amos Isa did to my daughter. He raped my daughter on the 26th, but I got to know yesterday. So that is why I'm calling you now, because I know before you come, we have been calling Amos, the Apostle Amos. He did not pick. It's as if he have known what he has done. So he did not pick. So you that is close to him now, I want you to go and meet him, to tell him that this is what I said, that whatever you know he can do, let him do. Because it won't be proper as a Christian. We'll take our dirty linear outside to go and wash before other faith. It's as if at the end of the day, they will mock us. So I am waiting for you. This is early in the morning now. This at about 6:37. That was when I say, "I'm giving you from now till noon, thereabout." I want to. You now say, "Okay, no problem." As he's living here now, he's going to meet Amos, and then you get back to me, or you call us, or you come back. I say, "Okay, good, whichever way." So I waited. That 31st, 10. I didn't hear from him. Not even call. 12, I didn't hear from him at all. 1, 2, around 2:30 to 3, I did not bother to call him. Since he promised that he will call us, I didn't hear his call. So there's no point in me calling him, because moreover, after all, he's not the one that committed the offense. I wanted to see how we can, as a Christian, manage the situation, not to allow it to escalate. So when I did not announce on my own at about 2:33, went to Division Police in Gwagwalada here. I went straight to meet the DPO. So when I got to the DPO office and I say, DPO, good afternoon, sir. I have a complaint. Say, what is my complaint? I say, Apostle Amos Isa, I've raped my daughter. I say, what? Pastor? I say, yes. And I say, okay. You now call a police officer, a female police officer. And I say, okay, I should follow the woman. I should follow the woman for her to take my statement, which I went. He gave me paper. I wrote my own statement. So he now asked me that, where is my daughter? I said, she's at home. She's on that pain. Understand? She's at home. It's okay. Since it's a rape case, let's go. So he now followed me to my house. Reaching my house, I called my daughter. She on her own cross-examine her, interrogate her. Yes. So it's okay. In that case, the next thing, since it's a rape case, let's go to the hospital. So we now went together to specialist hospital. And I want to tell you, without missing word, since God Almighty gave her to me, I have never visited hospital with her. We don't have hospital card. Neither me, I don't have hospital card. So we now go to specialist. I obtained a hospital card. I paid the money. Yes, it was a Saturday. So we now went to gynae department with the IPO now. So reaching gynae department, we met a consultant. So the police officer now said, we are here for a rape case. So we are here for examination and test. Then the consultant said, okay, me and the IPO should go outside so that let him examine my daughter, the victim. So we went outside. Let's say barely like 4 or 5 minutes. He now usher us in again. The doctor now confirms, okay, yes, there was a penetration. And from what they have seen, this is the first attempt. You understand? That's okay. Then he now said there are other tests that accompany this examination. He wrote about 4 different types of tests. So they now gave me a paper. I went to lab so that they can now cost it. I now went back to the account department. I now pay about 21,500 for the 4 tests now. So I brought the paper back to them to lab. They gave me 3 tests too and vaginal swab. So about 4 items. So I now brought it back to the gynae department. So the doctor now collect a very significant volume of blood to put in those 3 tests too. Yes. I get it now. Then the vaginal swab, the doctor now invited a female doctor to come and do the vaginal swab.
Check the
to pick the other the muco or whatever for the test, for the culture. Which they did. They now gave me these 4 items. I returned it back to lab, you understand? So from there, before we could reach out that day, was about 9 p.m. that fateful day, Saturday. So on Sunday being first, at about 8 o'clock in the evening, somebody now called my daughter that, hello, are you Benedita? She said, yes. It's okay. My name is Mr. Jerry from Area Command, Gwagwalada. So there's a petition against you. So on Monday, tomorrow, make yourself available to come and answer the petition before the area commander. So I wasn't at home at that moment. So they now come and say, no problem. So I now quickly call my own IPO in division. I said, see, somebody, Jerry, call my daughter now that we should come on Monday. There's a petition against my daughter, which is a minor. Because after that time, she's 14. She's 14. She's 14 years old. It was in the course of this problem that she now became 15 on the 26th of June, because she was born on the 26th of June 2010. I have everything. Immunization certificate is with me. Birth certificate is with me. Primary school testimony is with me. GS3 result is with me. Now she's in SS2. So, and that's okay. They now say, okay, I can go, because division is under area command that should go. So. Meanwhile, before we go for hospital, all effort by my IPO to reach out to Apostle Amos Isa, because after writing my own statement, the IPO asked me, do you have Amos Isa number? I said, yes. I gave to her. I have 2 numbers. I gave to her. She called. It rang randomly, uncountable time. It did not pick. Understand? Okay. So that fateful Monday, being 1st of June, I now took my daughter to area command. Reaching area command, I now went to I said, okay, this is Benedita that somebody, Jerry, called yesterday. We are here. So where is the petition? Give us the petition so that I can begin to address them one after the other. Since you said there's a petition against my daughter, I'm interested to see the petition so that I can address it. That was when the police there, they say, no, I should forget about that. I said, no. Jerry said there is a petition against my daughter. So I want to see. They said, no, we should come and arrest him. I said, whose statement? Me, as the father of the victim, I've taken my complaint to the division, and they have taken my own statement. It is this Monday that you asked us to come here, that they are expecting my daughter in division to come and take a statement. But if people say we should come here to come and answer petition, and you are saying we should write, and already I pay money in division for the file, and you're asking me to pay another money here, and the same police. He said, why don't you call for my file? So we'll continue from there. He said, no, it's the same thing. I should do. So at the end of the day, I wrote my own statement. My daughter wrote her own statement as well. Yes, sir. After writing the statement, already we are now a complainant there. We are now a defendant there now in area command now. Because Amos, which is a man, he thought they can influence the matter, make Amos as a complainant there now. So after writing our own statement, then the senior police officer there now said we should wait, that Amos is coming. Amos is coming to meet us here. Okay. From that morning, we went there at about 11. We were there till 5 o'clock before Apostle Amos Isa and his lawyer finally appeared. So, the police IPO, senior police officer now asked my daughter. He narrated her own side of the story. Then they asked Amos. He narrated his own side of the story. That was when the senior police officer now said, okay, let me have your phone. He now collected Amos Isa phone. He said, open to the page between your conversation with this girl, this minor. Then they open it. Then they discovered that Amos Isa have been chatting with my daughter since January 2024.
January 2024.
January 2024. That was when he started luring her. You understand?
Yes.
Luring them. You understand? Since January 2024. So the police officer now start reading to everybody in that office all manner of nonsense chat. How many boyfriends do you have? Do you have a boyfriend? How many years? All manner of things. Do you love me? Do you love me? All manner of nonsense. So at the end of the day, the police officer read from January to December 2024, January 2024 to December 2024. Is another start reading again from January 2025 to that May. Then the senior police officer was very, very bitter. He now said, Pastor, I am disappointed. If this is what you have been chatting with this minor, no. That she is a Christian. Whenever she did not go to church, the only obligation his pastor have is to place a call. Hello, madam. How are you? I didn't see you in church yesterday. Oh, sorry, we went for a program. It's okay, Tom. May God help us. That is the. But which time do you have, pastor, to chat with this minor of this guy? That if I want to tell you as a police officer, what I understand from this chat is just how to sleep with this girl. There's nothing more than this. That I'm disappointed. That was when the woman.
Wait first. When he must come, wait till he talk. Wait till be your own explanation. When he come from the station.
What he said that day, that I invited her over. Then they told the church that most times he used to pray for her. I used to do deliverance for her. I said, can you do deliverance for a minor without the consent of the parent? He said, at times, he used to give her money to go and malaria drug. My daughter, good time, she not feeling fine that I cannot take care of my daughter. Understand? So, he doesn't have any cogent point before the police. That was when the police said, man of God, no. Then if I may ask you, Pastor, why did you invite this girl to come over to the church on Monday? Do you have a program on Monday? He said no. Then the woman said, why did you invite her? That was when he not saying, I invited her for prayer. What kind of prayer? You pray for a minor or a child without the consent of the parent? Is it not the parent that will say, we didn't understand the condition of our daughter, or she needs deliverance, Banja is worrying her? Oh, man of God, is that not the way it's supposed to be? How do you codedly on your own say you do deliverance for my daughter? How? The police woman said, no, Pastor, I'm disappointed. He now took us to meet the area commander. The area commander is a woman. So reaching area commander office, they now told the woman, see the apostle. See what he said. So the area commander now asked him, why do you invite this minor to meet you in the church? Do you have a program on Monday? He said no. Then why do you? Then the next thing his lawyer, his baby lawyer said that and that's even school fees he used to pay for my daughter. And even then the area commander said, okay, lawyer, okay, it's because he's paying school fees for my daughter. That is why he decided to take advantage. I was so furious that day. I say, with due respect, counsel, if you want to defend your client on a clean slate. Don't say what you don't know. Me here, it's only one daughter I have, or one child I have. I have never asked my sibling. I have senior one, I have junior. I never asked them to support me. How comes about outsider? So I pay my daughter's school fees and I take care of her to the best of my own ability. So how comes about this statement? So please don't be saying what you don't know. So at the end of the day, the area commander said, okay, since the test have been done, now waiting for result, they should detain him pending the outcome of the test. They should go and detain him. So that is how we departed from that area command that day.
So they got detained that day. Yeah.
They detained him. But I want to tell you, before 9 o'clock, money exchange hand, he was released.
For area command.
Allegedly. Gwala area command. Money exchange hand, he was released. That was when all manner of castigation, blackmailing, maligning my daughter started. Are you getting me now? So on the second, now, Amos, senior brother, who lives in Suleja, with his senior sister, who lives in Gwagwalada here, with other church members, they came to my house. Deliberately, I refused to see them. I now mandated my wife to go and meet them. I don't have anything to say with them or to discuss with them. So when my wife went to meet them, he opened up for them. They entered inside. They were all seated. The senior brother said, before I left Suleja to Gwagwalada here, I went to 3 different places to verify if Apostle Amos Isa did such. And he was being told that nothing of such. I said, okay. Then I said, why are you here? If you have been told that he did not, they say, we are here so that we will settle amicably. Settle what? What are we settling?
So it's okay. The person not commit the crime. So what do you settle for again?
Settle again. So after a while, my wife, dispatched them. They went. Yeah. He said, what for me? They say, I'm not around. It's okay. They will come again. Before evening, they repeated the same thing again. They came. This time, I told her not to even allow them in again. So they waited. I was even watching them. I was inside quite well. After they are tired, they left. On 3rd June, Apostle Amos Isa with this same brother and sister and other church members came to my house again.
Okay.
They came to my house. So, and I told a friend of mine, I said, tell them, what are they coming for? If there's any place they will go, they should go to area commander. They took us to. I omitted one part. So after meeting, let me go back a little. After the area commander mandated them to go and detain him, police on their own said, I am the complainer. I should go and write my complaint. Then in there, I pay money there. They type it and they acknowledge it and give him my own acknowledged copy that I am the complainer, not him that brought the matter. Which I have my acknowledged copy from the area commander. The acknowledged copy as a complainer now in area commander he took us to. So a plaintiff have turned to an accused in that place.
Yes.
So him on 3rd of June. He now came with his Apostle Amos Isa, with his senior brother and senior sister and other church member. They came, understand? Of which deliberately I refused to see them. I refused to see them. There's no need. So after they stayed for a while, they left. Understand? Other church members that happen to know my wife, they do come that please we should make peace and that. I said, make peace over what? Somebody who have not admitted. Then what are we? You want to build us on nothing? Understand? So what are you saying? Say let us. On his own, that's Apostle Amos Isa. He know me with somebody that is very close to me. That is a friend. His name is. Should I mention his name?
You can mention.
His name is Suleiman. It's a Suleiman. It's an Igala man. Understand? He now on his own call the guy. Say please, I know you are
which
close
Suleiman?
to.
Suleiman, the pastor.
No. This one is Suleiman Obaje. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine. Which they told him that. This is the closer person to this man. If you want to reach out to him, go through this person. You have soft landing. You understand? Yes. So he now called Suleiman. Suleiman said, okay, where are you? Suleiman said, yeah. He now followed and traced to his house. Reaching his house, and I said, please, can you help us to beg me? Then Suleiman asked him, beg my friend for what now? Before they can be able to beg him, you have to acknowledge the offense. Then from there, we will not take it off. But this one, we should beg him so that when you reach out, you not say For me, I start saying all manner of things, blah blah blah. First of all, admit, but admit. That's okay. Well, guys, you should go. I say you should go and try. Say, well, since you say I should try, I will try. I will. Say, give me a account number. Let me send you some money for fuel. So no, don't need any money. I have my own money that I can use to buy fuel to go and reach my friend. You don't need to give me money. It's not until you give me money. He declined. He said, I don't need your money. Hold your money. I will go and see him as he said. So quite well, he came to me. He said, Amos came to him. He even make attempt to even give him. Can I say, induce him with money? He told him, no, don't give me your money. I don't need your money. I'm contented. So, but this is what he said. And I said, what was your own response? That's what I said. He told him that you are saying I should go and beg him. Beg him? What am I begging him for? So I said, I should forget. He did not end there. Another time, he still called this same Suleiman. Suleiman said, okay, come and meet me. There's this hotel, frontage of one hotel called Atlas Hotel in Gwagwalada.
Yes.
Yeah. Amos and his brother, they went to meet him there, to meet Suleiman there. I said, okay, do you know what? Let us go and meet Igala chief in this Gwagwalada, which is happened to be this Suleiman uncle. Yes. So Suleiman said, he took all of them there. To the chief. Reaching the chief place, he narrated everything to the chief. That was when the chief now said they should call me. Say I should come. They call me. I say, I'm not coming. What am I coming to do? I'm not Igala, and I did not offer any Igala person. What am I coming there to do? My wife is only my wife that is Igala. You can call my wife. My wife will obey. My wife cannot take my position. There's a level she cannot go beyond as a wife. So I have the final say. But me, I cannot come. If you want to see me, you either come and meet me, or I tell you where you meet me. Me, I'm not coming there. So ended up there. But according to my friend Suleiman, he even told the uncle, which is the chief, that this is how it is. Before this thing can be handled, admit your offense. Then show remorse. Then from there, we can take it up, which you find it difficult to do. And the reason is that it's very difficult to say because you want to go back to the church and start telling all them what does not exist. As if they gang all to bring him down. Yeah. Because if he not admit, he will not have that same mouth to go and start saying all what not in the altar there again. Yeah. That is why I find it very heavy. That is my own assertion anyway.
Yes.
So after that time, other church member, which is also close to my wife, they came that hail from the same place, the same community, and happened to be a member of the church, came to my house here. I gave him audience. Say we should try and let's resolve this. Okay. Since I say I will not go to Igala house, okay, can they come here? I said, no. The time for them to come to my house has passed. Choose any neutral ground. I'm ready. Because of you, I'm ready to come.
Well, I wouldn't play the entire video. It's over 1 hour long, so I chose to cut it here. A lot happened. You may visit Paramount News channel to watch the remainder of the interview, what transpired at the police station, what happened in the hospital after the test, and how allegedly Amos and some members of his family came to plead several times and all that, which part of them you have heard. Now, in as much as I don't believe Kassy Shubu, and I was pained actually seeing the celebration, from his tone, and also the news on the internet that the man, I'm not sad that he has been released, but I'm sad that there is the probability that justice may not be done. Now, talking about justice, you see, I'm not supposed to take sides, I'm not supposed to be biased, but the truth is this. I feel like, because of the place where we are in, The man allegedly, according to the news, which I will be displaying it by my side so that you'll be reading it as I talk. There was alleged by Sahara News to have been some underhand development, some money bribes changed hands, according to the news, not my story. And some judicial officers were bribed and they were made to give Amos some form of soft landing, and that was why his bail conditions were altered from 500 million to 5 million naira. And unfortunately, this was said to have happened even without the notice of the parents of the girl child that was said to have been molested or raped by Amos. Now, but I felt so shocked and surprised at the tonality of the father of the child. Now, where I was shocked, and that is where anybody who's listened to Kassy and also compared the story of the man, there is one lot in the man's whole story, that he waited for Amos to come so that they could handle it maybe inwardly and not allow it to escalate. And you ask me what was going to happen if Amos had visited, right? What was it that would have happened? Because according to him, as a member of the body of Christ, as a Christian, even though he's not a member of Amos's church, he wouldn't want to tarnish the image of Christianity. My friend, this is not Christianity. This is not Christianity. The church is not on trial here now. If Amos did what was said to have, that he has done, not the church, he was not representing the church doing that. And so the best way to have treated it in order to cleanse the church would have been to present it to the public and tell the public, this one is not part of us. This is not part of us. But he puts in a way that looked like, that suggested that he would have wanted to settle it amicably. I don't know how that would have given his daughter justice if truly his only child was violated in that brutal form that he had narrated in the video. The first time the child was doing it, and somehow I had some stories, some questions I would have asked, because that girl doing it for the first time, I think should have a lot of difficulties walking. So he didn't notice it, but the mood of the girl at home was a bit, she was discountenanced. And so, after some time, he was told. And then he was told this thing, and he was willing for Amos to come to the house for them to settle it and not to escalate it. So anybody who is listening to this and heard what Kassy said would want to think, wow, this might be true, that Amos truly didn't do it. I wish that the girl didn't suffer that. Truly, I wish that it is not true that she suffered that. And if it is not true that she suffered that, then the father of this girl should be brought to book. But I don't know why. A larger percentage of me is tilting towards the girl child. A larger percentage of me is, tilting towards the fact that this girl may never get justice. Because if it is true that this man didn't do it, Amos will not just have been released. The girl will be brought to book. The parents will be brought to, they'll be made to answer some questions. Why are you alleging this thing against an innocent man? But you know that in this place, if you have the buck, if you have money, if you have cash, if you have connection, you can buy justice. You can buy justice. And that is why, that celebration was there. Very obvious celebration by Kassy. And you ask yourself, where is empathy? You ask yourself, where is the heart, of humanity in this? Should we just support ourselves just because we're in the same niche, because we're in the same trade? You're a pastor, I'm a pastor. You're an apostle, I'm an apostle. So if something is said about you, I must just give you my whole backing. Well, anyways, like I said, Kassy has said Amos is innocent of the allegation. And the father of the girl has said he has a lot of receipts. And from the interview, you heard that there was another girl child that would have been a victim of Amos, if not that that one's father was smart enough to have stopped it. Now we'll get to see, we will live to see it, God helping us to be alive. We will live to see how this happens, but unfortunately, the justice system in Nigeria is that so good that this case might even run for 12 years more. By the time this girl would have been maybe probably married, and the ghost of this matter may not have been exorcised by then. This is Nigeria for you. But having said that, if it is true that Amos's hands are clean, then the girl and her family, her parents, should be brought to answer some questions. Well, I'm a bit weak in this matter, I don't even know what to say. But what I'm saying is that though hands join together with hands, the wicked shall never go unpunished. Now, people may evade judgment here, and others may deny others justice. But there is the greatest judge that will judge the secret of all men. And to him, all of us are answerable and accountable to. Thank you, and God bless you. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, from me to you, shalom.